What is up, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. Finally, chapter 6 brings us season 3. And if you've already seen the leaks or the trailers, or pretty much you're ahead of the game, you already know that this is a Star Wars themed season. With that, a brand new battle pass, POIs, weapons, and we have about 3 to 4 events throughout the month of May, all Star Wars related, as we pretty much begin and close out season 3. So with that being said, this video here, we're going to check out the brand new battle pass. I know it's a little shorter than usual because I think it's only 7 pages, and nonetheless, the season's only lasting 5 weeks. But either way, please make sure to like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. I'm going to be following along the whole season, all the weekly quests, all the events, and of course, we're going to unlock everything inside of the battle pass and hopefully all the bonus rewards. So stay tuned, hit that thumbs up, follow, subscribe, let me know in the comments. Now, let's get into the battle pass. All right, so here we have it, guys. We're inside of the game. And of course, if you saw the trailer at the beginning of this video, that's the trailer that's going to pretty much play the moment you update Fortnite and you log on in. And of course, if you're part of the Fortnite crew, you're automatically going to get the battle pass, which, as you can see here, I'm part of the Fortnite crew. So I automatically unlock the Jedi Eevee skin, a vigilante wielding the Force to spread peace across the galaxy, part of the Galactic Syndicate set. And you also do get the Lego version. So check that out. If it ever loads, let's just flip. There you go. So Apprentice Eevee. So I'm not gonna lie, this is probably one of my favorite skins. After seeing the leaks and the trailers, I was like, this is probably the skin I'm gonna gun for. Of course, you know, especially whenever they do some collabs between Fortnite skins and either a game or a movie, they tend to be I don't know, a little off, if you know what I mean. But either way, Jedi Eevee, definitely gonna be rocking her. We're gonna equip her right away. And we're going to claim these. I'm going to jump right into the battle pass. But first, as you can see, you also automatically unlock the Lego pass. And it seems that you also do unlock this skin here, or this outfit, the Captain Phasma, loyal captain of the First Order, part of the new trilogy set. That looks awesome. The color is like a stainless steel, gunmetal. And you also do get the Lego Star Wars version. So here you have it. So once again, part of the Lego Pass reward, you also get this. Once again, if you're part of the Fortnite crew, you automatically unlock this and you get it upon logging into the game. So we're going to claim that. And these are all, look at this, all these rewards for the Lego Pass, the core bundles, all Star Wars themed. So once again, if you're a Lego fan and a Star Wars fan and a Fortnite fan, of course, man, you're gonna have a blast with this. I haven't really played Lego Fortnite like that. I used to before. I tried it out a bit, but I haven't had time to like really dive in. But these decor bundles do look awesome. And then you got some jam tracks, more decor bundles. We have this Camp Stormtrooper loading screen, which I'm gonna equip. That looks pretty cool. Let's can we full screen it? No, not yet. And then last but not least, we also have the First Order Trooper transport builds. So you got a lot of stuff here. You even have this emote, the little tread speeder. That's pretty dope. Once again, more decor bundles for Lego Fortnite. And then this is a loading screen that I received because it was an unclaimed reward from chapter 6 season 2 with the whole Dill Pickle and Mortal Kombat set, which is pretty dope. But we're on to season 3 and finally a full Star Wars season. So we're gonna claim all these rewards. And of course, it says here, Epic Games, one of your cosmetic items now includes additional items. Enjoy. We have a decal. This is for the Porsche 911 GT3 RS, and this is the Darth Vader decal. That looks sick. All black, and pretty much you have, you know, like some of the robotics and colors and schemes here, but pretty much all black. I like that. We also get a Darth Maul version or decal. That's red and black. Check that out. Pretty clean. We're going to be running these. It's a Star Wars theme. So the content, the videos you're going to see when we do our weekly quests and everything, we're going to be running a couple of these decals. And I like this one. I prefer this color, to be quite honest. We're going to probably equip this one. This is the Captain Phasma decal, part of the Star Wars series here for your vehicle. And we also get a Mortal Spirits. This contrail. This is Shang Tsung. This is from prior. So I guess they gave this to us. It says Shang Tsung has deemed you worthy of additional recognition in your battle pass efforts. So that was pretty cool. This is not related to Star Wars, and this is actually last season, but pretty cool nonetheless. So actually, should we do the Darth Maul, the all black? I really like this color here though. This colorway is fire. Let's just equip the Darth Vader one for now, just cuz, and then we'll switch it on over. So finally, after claiming all those rewards, we're in. As you can see, I got the little, let me remove, hold on, clear all badges. Let me remove that backpack. That was from the release of the, not so rare anymore. I got her with the Air Jordan 5 Tokyo 23s. Let me just keep everything. Let me keep everything clean cut right now. All right. I still like that glider. But anyways, I got distracted for a second. Let's go to the pass here. And we have our battle pass. As you can see, 1 out of 50. We're going to have to start claiming the rewards. And we're going to go through it right now. So first up, like I said, the first thing you're going to get is the Apprentice Evie here. We already equipped her, so we're going to be running her in the gameplay, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to try to fly through this. I'm pretty sure most of you guys have probably seen it. Maybe some of you haven't, but I'm not going to try to stay stuck on too many of the rewards. We have, of course, here, this is a jam track. Then we have the electro pairing blades. Let me see here. View reward. And if we swing the pickaxe. I like that. Now you can see the animation inside of the shop before you weren't able to do so, or not the shop, the battle pass screen, but check that out. This is how they used to show it, like this, and you can just hit try out, and then now you can see with your character. So we're gonna equip that once we unlock it. Then we also get, check this out, feel the force emote. That's pretty dope. I like that. And then that you also have it for the Lego. That's pretty dope. All right, so right away you get an emote, and I like that. We're gonna definitely unlock these once we start playing. We also get this loading screen here. That's a clean animation, clean artwork. I like that. So we'll definitely be running that as well. We're gonna be running all of these rewards either way. Then we also have here the choose your alignment wrap. Let's see this. Hold on. Sometimes it there you go. It acts up. But let's see if we shoot the weapon. It doesn't appear to be animated. Nope. Shotgun. Nope. But that is the wrap nonetheless. So clean cut and nope. It says is elimination reactive. So I guess it is reactive if you do have an elimination. So I don't know if there's a way to actually test that here, but maybe we'll see it in the game. And then we have our twin blasters back bling. Check that out. That's actually clean. I like the colors. They go very well together. It almost reminds me like of a Nintendo Switch color theme, if I'm quite honest. If you go to the second page here, this is the one I like here. So we're gonna get to her. So we have right here, once again, this is like the Darth Maul, the dark side version. Get some 100 V-Bucks, claim back some money. Then we have here our loading screen. That's pretty dope. I like the artwork. That's nice. They do a good job with these wallpapers or loading screens, whatever you want to call them. Then you have the same thing. You have the Sith blasters. So you have the same back bling as the first page, just now we're on the dark side. Which side will you choose? I'm going to go with the dark side just because I like the all black look. And then we have the contrail here, the training remote trail. Look at that. That looks pretty cool. I like that. Then you get more V-Bucks. So they're starting to give you more V-Bucks. Go figure. And last but not least, this is the one I want to unlock. I'm going to try to hopefully unlock it today. We have the Sith Evie. This is the dark version. I like this one. We're going to definitely want to unlock her. And of course, this is looks the same for pretty much the Lego version. As we continue here, the next page, there you go. We have the black 1X swing. Here we go. Let's just deploy one more time. Nice. So that's going to be a dope glider. It's going to probably take up half the screen, but either way, we're going to pretty much claim and earn that reward. Then we also have 100 V-Bucks. We have this emote here. All right, hold on. I always have to like refresh it. That's pretty cool. And then we also have the little resistance bomber emote, which, like I said, for some reason, I have to always reset it. But right here, you can also see it here inside of Lego. All right, as we continue, we have our Black Squadron dive. So you have those X-Wings. I like this one here. We might be running this one. And then we have also our Black Leader wrap. Check that out. This one says also reactive with eliminations. So let me see. There you go. It doesn't, once again, doesn't react if you're pretty much shooting the gun, but apparently upon eliminations, you are going to see some sort of effect, and we'll check it out in game. As we continue here, we have a reward. We have our loading screen, the Cantina Hangout. Let's see in full screen. Nice. Once again, the artwork here, A grade or grade A, I guess you want to say. We're going to be using these. And sometimes I use this for thumbnails or wallpapers. So you're going to want to screenshot it or check it out. And last but not least, here we go. A brand new skin, part of the new trilogy set. So once again, Poe Dameron. So if you're a big Star Wars fan, I know a lot of people are going to be running him. Check it out with his outfit there. And then, of course, you have your Lego version. So Poe Dameron is officially inside of Fortnite. All right, as we continue, we have our S-Foil Scrap Axe here. So check it out. Pretty much scrap metal. V-Bucks. Poe's Model X-Wing as a back bling. I don't know. Wait, hold on. Once you hit the scroll wheel, sometimes this thing goes berserk. Give me a second. There you go. Here we go. So that looks pretty clean as a back bling. Keep going. Then we have a emote. It's called Targeting. Express yourself on the battlefield, the new part of the new trilogy set. Very cool. Once again, V-Bucks. And then we have Poe's Takeoff loading screen. Check that out. And then you got Jonesy in the back. Very nice. All right. And then you get the Resistance Poe version of the skin here. The finest pilot in the Resistance, part of the new trilogy set. So it's one of the unlockable styles. And then you also do get the Lego Fortnite version. As we continue, page 5, mini dogfight. Check that out. Cool little emote there. We're definitely gonna be using that, and it's cool that you can use these emotes now in Lego as well. Very nice. Then we got the Rebel Wookiee Lander. So once again, I have to like refresh this thing. Part of that theme, clean cut, very nice. We also have the Wookiee Paw Pickaxe. So let's see this. We get the Wookiee Team Combat loading screen. Very colorful and bright. Then we have the Jam Track, V-Bucks, and right here, the Wookiee Team Leader. I like this outfit here. Basically Chewbacca, but, you know, she's dressed up. Once again, it's one of those, you know, styles where they combine a original Fortnite character with a costume or a character from either the collab itself, the game, or the movie or the show. This one is another clean one. We're gonna run this one as well. I like this one, so we're gonna get some pretty much some gameplay using this skin here. And of course, you get some variants. So you get this Metal Team Mishap back bling. Is it reactive? Yes, it is. So as you can see, it does move, and it may do something if you get a, I don't know if it's elimination reactive or it's just basically reactive as is, but you can see the eyes do light up. So that's a clean cut back bling. Then you also get this pickaxe here, the Wookiee Fist. Let me see if I can see. It's like basically it's a big fist. It's pretty dope. All right. V-Bucks. Desert Dust Up. Full screen right there. Once again, like I said, artwork, you know, the whole illustration, everything, top notch. So as we continue, we have our home base banner icon, more V-Bucks. And then here, the Tarful team leader. I'm not gonna lie, I like both versions. So we'll alternate between, this one and the one from the previous page. And then this is the Lego version right there. And the last page, page number 7. Look at this. Not gonna lie. He is freaky looking. The Imperial Shuttle Dive. Part of the dark side here. V-Bucks. And then we have the Palpatine's cane. Emperor's Might wrap. Oh, hold on. It does say it's reactive. Oh, and it is. You can see the animation. Let's see the sniper. That's clean. I like that. And then we have the Senate repulsor pod. Let's see that one more time. All right. V-Bucks. All right, and last but not least, here you go. The final reward here inside the Star Wars Battle Pass is Emperor Palpatine, leader of the Empire, ruler of the galaxy. And like I stated, if you zoom in, creepy old man. This is I expect a lot of people to run this, but I'm personally we'll probably get some footage with it, but yeah, he's weird looking. And the thing is that you don't even see it. Like, this is going to be the view anyway, because it's going to be third person view. So all you're going to see is a black cloak. But your enemies, on the other hand, are going to have a different view. So there you go. So as you can see, this battle pass here is pretty short. It's only 7 pages because I think this season only lasts 5 weeks, but they're going to do like some events and stuff like that. So stay tuned for that. So they're going to give people enough time pretty much to try to complete these rewards. 7 pages here. And of course, there are some items here that this one here, for example, that we definitely going to want to unlock, and we're going to check out some gameplay. And then along with that, you also do have bonus rewards. So we have this Imperial Hollow back bling. Look at that. That's pretty cool. And we have a Poe hammering drum set. The Empire Strikes Back emote. Wookiee Rebel wrap. So it goes along with that brown theme. Then we have our Sith Dominance loading screen. Look at this. These are some pretty cool bonus rewards. So get on your XP game here. And then once again, this freaky guy here, Palpatine. Chancellor Palpatine in red. Damn, this is crazy. The second page unlocks May 15th. It looks like they're going to have 4 more rewards. So you're going to want to check that out. And then we have the Grievous rewards. That one's pretty cool. So we're going to have to do, I guess, some challenges and stuff, which I'm going to put on this page. So stay tuned to unlock these rewards. And there's 2 pages worth of these rewards, these bonus rewards. But right here, General Grievous is actually a pretty cool. I don't like capes though, but he's a pretty cool skin. And I guess that's about it. And of course, I think we're gonna have some new quests, if I'm not mistaken, at some point. Let me just see. Hold on. If I head on over just to regular 0 build, and that's cool. Look at that. They got X-wing and everything in the back. Nice. TIE fighters, all that good stuff. Let's see here. Yes, we do have some story rewards that we're going to have to unlock and quest to do. Part of the chapter 6, season 2. Actually, no, this is still season 2 quests. Never mind. But there should be some new ones coming up right here. As you can see, it ends in 5 weeks and 1 day. So we're going to have to do this in order to continue. So you already know what it is. We're going to get into some gameplay, but that is pretty much the battle pass here in chapter 6, season 3. We have the Star Wars set ready to go. All right, so there you have it, guys. Fortnite chapter 6, season 3 is officially here, bringing you the full Star Wars battle pass. And there are some updates here I have on the screen that I gotta let you guys know about. The first one being on May 8th, the Pool of the Force. That first update, that's on a Thursday, May the 8th. That one's pretty much bringing Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, and Princess Leia as NPCs inside on the Fortnite island. Along with that update, you're gonna get 2 new Force holograms. You'll be able to train with Mace Windu to earn his purple lightsaber, which comes with the full Force pull ability. And of course, if you want to join the dark side, there's going to be the new Force hologram Darth Maul, who will grant you the red lightsaber. So remember, before when they had the Star Wars collabs, you're going to able to go into like those portals, and you're going to able to pick up and obtain a lightsaber, depending if you're on the dark side or if you're going to be on, you know, pretty much the good side with Mace Windu. So I know a lot of people were still pretty much, you know, excited, hopefully that this season was going to bring the lightsaber as a pickaxe, but that's not the case. But either way, we're still gonna have the lightsaber inside of Fortnite. Next up, on the second update, which is on May 15th, titled Chew on This. Pretty much on that update, we're gonna get Chewbacca on the island as an NPC, and alongside with it, 2 weapons. You're gonna get the Wookiee Bowcaster, and you're gonna get the C-887 Jawa Scatter Blaster. So check that one out. That one's dropping May 15th. As we continue, update number 3, that's on May 22nd. It's titled The Mandalorian Rising, and that's on a Thursday. So this update is going to bring a whole bunch of new hireable NPCs, so you can hire them to be on your team, you know, typical Fortnite fashion, and some new things in the loot pool. So this one's going to be based around, as the title states, around the Mandalorians. So with the heavy, scout, supply, and medic Mandalorians being available to hire as companions or as NPCs throughout the map, so you can hire them. And pretty much you're also, it's going to bring back the Mandalorian jetpack and the Amon sniper rifle, while introducing the brand new dual wield blasters. So you're gonna have the West Star 34 blaster pistols. You're gonna get to be able to, you know, there's like a new mechanic now where you can hold one in each hand. Then on May 29th, we have our 4th update. It's called the Star Destroyer Bombardment. So with this update, pretty much it's not going to bring no NPCs or weapons, but instead it's going to bring a brand new mechanic into the game. A portal to the Imperial Star Destroyer control room will spawn every single match, and the first player to assume control of it will be able to use the ship to lay waste to enemies. So you're going to be able to pretty much navigate or pilot a ship. Check this out. So basically it said this mechanic is similar to the Godzilla mechanic from chapter 6 season 1, and will give players a big advantage. So expect everyone to be running to that POI to gain control of the Star Destroyer, or in the, I guess it's a Star Destroyer, right? The Imperial Star Destroyer. Yeah, control room is going to spawn once in each match, just like Godzilla did, and you're going to be able to control that. And then update number 5, which I think is the final one, on June 7th, is titled The Final Showdown, the Death Star Sabotage. So the final update of chapter 6 season 3 will arrive on Saturday, June 7th, in the form of a brand new Fortnite live event. So Fortnite, once again, you know they do an amazing job when it comes down to live events, and this one right here, I'm pretty sure they're gonna go all out, especially since it's Star Wars based. And this is once again titled The Final Showdown. So states here, not much is known about the event so far, but Epic Games description of it reads, mobilize and take the fight to Emperor Palpatine in a live in-game narrative event on June 7th. Never tell me the odds. So basically it's going to be an in-game event. I think you're going to probably fly around on the battle bus, or you're going to probably get on an X-Wing, who knows. Either way, after the Death Star Sabotage event, we'll be faced with the launch of Fortnite Chapter 6 Season 4, and all the memories of Star Wars will be locked far, far away. And that's going to pretty much wrap things up. So you already know what it is. Stay tuned here on the channel. Please hit that like, subscribe button, thumbs up. Leave a comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Are you a huge Star Wars fan? What do you think of the Battle Pass? What do you think of everything that's going on right now? All these events that are about to happen. Of course, the skins, the weapons. I think they did a fairly good job with this. You already know what it is. AURA. Follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you on the next video for the quest. Peace.